Shall we start?
Sure.
Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome to our Mentor Spotlight series where we get to meet the incredible people behind the Nepal US Hackathon 2026 and what actually drives them to be part of this community. That said, super duper excited today because we have one of our mentors, Mr. Sunil Sahi, Principal Software Engineer at Olympus, joining us today. First of all, thank you so much for taking out the time to join us today, Sunil. How are you feeling?
Thank you very much. I'm feeling very good. Thank you for the opportunity as well.
Oh yeah, the pleasure is all ours. Don't worry. Let's just get straight into it. Can you briefly introduce yourself and what exactly is that you do?
Sure. I am currently principal software developer at Olympus.
Hmm.
Before that, I've been lead software developer and principal software developer at a company called Fusion Stack.
Yeah.
My my background is in .NET development, mostly like .NET web application backend stuff, a little bit of front end, funny.
Okay.
And I am very much knowledgeable about AWS, Azure, or cloud infrastructure and things like that. I my career background भन्नुपर्दा like last about 10 years I've worked in a law enforcement sector को software development को लागि.
Yes.
Then recently I've worked at Olympus where we are doing like health related data. Um, so yeah, that's my background.
Yes. Yeah. I was looking through your LinkedIn profile and it was like amazing how you've been climbing up the ladder. And then you worked for a decade at that company and then you switched. How was that like? Was that transition smooth or were you expecting it or did it just happen?
So yeah, it was a big transition, and so I was about to become a father, so that was part of the reason I had to. Sorry, I lost my audio. One second, let me figure out what is going on. I lost your audio.
Can you hear me?
It's back. It's back. Okay.
Sorry.
So anyway, I was telling I recently become a father, and so as part of that, I decided I have friends and family in Boston, so I wanted to move to somewhere in Boston. So as a part of that, I found a job here, and then you know, I moved to Boston basically. Yeah,
Amazing. What did you have? Like, do you have a girl or a boy?
I have a girl.
Oh, that's so nice. Congratulations.
She's 18 months old now.
Wow, she must be really cute, right?
She's cute. Yeah.
Like, so that being said, yes, you had a big transition with the whole thing, and you started as a QA, if I guessed it right.
I started as a software developer. For a year or two, I had to transition into QA because there was a restructuring in the first
Yeah.
company that I was working on. And then I switched company, worked like almost a decade for that company where I started as the first software developer for the company. Like it was a startup, and I was literally the first developer hired for the company. And then we build a product from that stage. And like right now, that product is being used in like 18 states.
Wow.
It's like a law enforcement like warrant generate gonna like is a like online document signing, document management software for law enforcement.
Cool. You develop something from scratch, maybe something like that will come out of this hackathon. Someone will come up with that idea and I'll be interviewing them after 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, touching on that, have you ever been part of an event like this before or any leadership role similar to this?
Not as a like a programmer, much saying not much.
Yes,
Yeah, but like work more like managing गर्ने अथवा work related कुरामा चाहिँ yes. Yeah.
organizing the whole organization. Perfect. So, then what made you say yes to being part of Nepal US Hackathon 2026?
So एउटा दाइ हुनुहुन्थ्यो गौरव निरौला who did mentor last year I believe and Ranjan as well. And
Yeah,
so he
that,
said you guys were looking for a mentor.
yeah.
I, I recently moved to Boston. I was trying to connect with people in the field or same area.
Mhm.
To be a good opportunity to make people figure out make connections and all that, so that's why I'm doing this.
Yeah, so that's why you're here.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's amazing. So, touching on that, I have another question actually. So, you have had this decade-long journey, right? More than a decade, actually. And
Mhm.
Has your interaction been with like meeting Nepali people from tech or young emerging talents from tech? Because that is kind of the main end goal of our hackathon, right? To bring
Yeah,
the
yeah.
in tech community in the map.
Yeah, I mean, Nepali, as a Nepali, like it's really good to connect with Nepali people. I graduated from a college where there were tons of Nepali people, right? And then I had that sense of community and all that. And then when I was hired at the last company where I worked for almost a decade, I hired bunch of junior and developers, and like I mentored them for almost 5 6 years and all that. So I have hired bunch of Nepali people,
Mhm.
uh, and and I have had good relationship with them and all that. So yeah, it's been really nice to like be a part of Nepali community and be like a family in a sense.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Home far from home, right?
Yes, yes, definitely.
You click instantly. Perfect. So, like you said, you have mentored people in real life, like real environment, working environments, right?
Mhm.
So, expect a participant to come with a mindset in your mentoring sessions to gain like real value from your mentoring sessions.
Yes. So I mean, like I really like to get hands-on. Like I'm not good at presentation or things like that, but I'm more technical guy. So if you have like a programming related questions or like a architect solution things, I can definitely mentor. Yeah.
Yeah, so keep tech focused, and then that runway we're going down with you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you
I
so
mean,
much.
I might have other things as well, but like that's my main yeah, yeah, specialty, I guess. Yeah.
Your specialty that they can absolutely gain 100% real value from.
Yes.
And the mentoring session and giving advice is already there. We're not worried about that.
Yes.
To be like perfect in that. What's one piece of advice you'd give to participants, and like why is this hackathon especially important right now? Not only for students or professionals, but actual tech enthusiasts coming here.
It's a lot of learning opportunity, right? And you know, career beginning, like when I was starting, like I didn't have like people who would mentor me or like give me ideas and all that. And sometimes working in professional, it might be intimidating.
Yes.
This kind of environment is a little bit lax compared to like professional. Like there's not a big stake going around, right?
Mhm.
And you can make connection and all that. So it's like more easygoing, easy to connect to people. So that's the advantage, I guess. And then another part is like I said, connection, right? You can find other people who are interested in your career, and it's like a career sector. And on top of that, if you can meet with more Nepali people, it's like easy to connect with them.
Connect with them. Yes, perfect. So you said that, networking and building connections is a very important part of you being a successful career professional. So what has it been like in your life? Like mentors that you've met, have they been Nepali or Americans, or how have they shaped your journey so far?
Yeah, it's been all right. I would say it's like Nepali mentor or saying like I didn't get any Nepali mentors or anything like that, but I had my previous boss who started the company and I was the first software developer. I didn't get like a technical knowledge from him, but like how to manage company and things like that, like how to come about idea of project and how to market that and like how to um, get the product out there, right? And what is it needed other than like a technical skill. So that was a big learning opportunities, I guess, right? Yeah.
That's amazing. And that's actually how the hackathons will work, right? You have an idea and then you need to market it, and it all happens within 24 to 88 hours. So
Mhm.
you're time constrained. So what would you suggest participants to do to actually get their potential product to the highest potential they can possibly do in those 24 hour, 48 hours?
um, I would say like try to enjoy it. Just yeah, feel free. Like don't take it as a competition or anything like that. Just come with a mindset that you are there to learn or teach, right?
Yeah.
Share ideas, like make friends. Yeah, that's how you will improve more.
Yeah, just have fun with it, and then you never know where you get it, right?
Yep.
That's perfect. Also, touching on that, like you said, have fun with it, but most of the times people are also making silly mistakes that often go unlooked at. And because of that one mistake, the whole project comes down or the whole team takes the blow, right?
Mhm.
So something like that you've noticed not only in hackathon settings, but in professional settings that you would advise people to not do or how to avoid it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
I'm so sorry. Okay, so like basically one common type of mistakes participants or professionals make at these kind of settings where you need to
mhm.
present a product or make something ready that they can avoid it, fortunately.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have somebody who has some experience about that, yeah, they can at least tell you like if they have done something like that or something parallel to that, they might be able to say like, okay, this is the problem you might have, or this will not work, or here's the problem you have to think about ahead of the time and things like that. Yeah.
So always be on time and then prepare it accordingly, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And so let's just go back into your experience and how you've, developed all of this. And like I said, it's like commendable. It's amazing. For someone like me who is in chapter one of her life, looking at your life looks like, oh, you figured it all out, right? But obviously it was very hard getting to where you are. So what early behaviors or habits can we early professionals start building today for long-term growth like that?
Especially tech sector, man, like there's always new things to learn. You know, like there's always new programming language. There's always new packages. There is always new technology coming along. So be in the habit of keeping up to date. You don't have to master everything, but figure out what it is, what it does. You don't have to learn and if you know that things exist, if
Yeah,
you have heard of things, you can, whenever you need, you can figure out like, if you know this product exists or like this technology exists, you can leverage that and you can learn whenever it is needed. I think as a tech worker, it's really important to always keep on learning new stuff because the field is very rapidly changing. For example, 5 years already, like if you look at some programming language, like for example, my case, C Sharp,
yeah,
5 years already, C Sharp right now, it's like quite a bit different. If you go back 10 years, it's very different. Like there's new features coming along, or there is new things that is happening in programming language that changes. So you have to keep up to date. Yeah, that's what I would say. Keep on learning, like keep an open, always be a student.
yeah. Always be a student. Perfect. And tech, like you said, tech is an ever evolving subject, right? We have AI, we have this, we have that, and it is so embedded in our life that we don't even realize it.
Mm.
Like everything works on tech.
Yeah.
And, I on your profile that on SLU, you were first a mathematics major and
Mhm.
then to computer science. So what was the shift there? What happened?
Actually, I wanted to be in math, but like Miro, I think like freshman year, I think was the second semester. Like I was taking some computer science classes, and like I was doing really good.
Uh-huh.
My professor was like, you are so good in computer science. Why are you a math major, right? And then I was like, he was saying like, take computer science career is good and all that.
Mhm.
And so at that time, I decided to like, I was not decided yet. So I just said, okay, I'll put math and computer science both major at the same time.
Wow.
So so I started, taking courses for both of them. And as I reached like final semester in math, it became too abstract. It started becoming less fun. Like math is about problem solving, but higher you go, it becomes more abstract and all that. It like I didn't like that much. I didn't want to go academic path with math and all that. And on the other side, like I was really having fun writing programs, developing software, like doing projects with the team and all that. And I really liked that. And so I decided to end up with double major, but like at the end of the day, choose go to the computer science career path rather than be academic and go math route.
Yeah, and this again brings us back to the point where you said always be a student, right? Because you never know at what point of your life you realize, oh, this is not something I want. I want to do something. You never know, you might get into tech tomorrow and leave
Yeah, yeah. Keep an open mind. Yeah.
yes, keep an open mind. Perfect. So, back then you said your professor told you computer science is a very good prospect. It's my job markets around Musa. But I bet there was not many opportunities like the Nepal US Hackathon 2026, right? Where they created these communities and hosted events where you could, I mean, getting to meet a principal engineer and getting to talk with him who has actually worked through things is like such a big marketing opportunity, such a big networking opportunity, right? So we didn't have those things back then, and you guys still somehow got through it. And but we have Nepal Youth Hackathon 2026, and still people are like, oh, maybe I should not take it. Maybe this is not for me. So what would you say to them having come through that?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I would say, take every opportunity you take. Like लाइफमा चाहिँ अनकम्फर्टेबल लाग्छ भने पनि like it might be worth it, right? Sometimes you have to be uncomfortable to conquer that either fear or like you might have some doubts and all that. And it's always fun, like you like getting to know other people, solving problem together, learning things together always helps long term in career, not just in computer science or technological fields, right? Like it's a basic um, skill a person need to have for a long term career and all that, right? So that's what I would say.
Yeah, so always take the first step, right? 0 to 1, and then we make it 100.
Yes, yes.
Saying this in every session so far. So that is just amazing. And I think we're almost out of our time as well. I didn't even realize it is Sito Boyle. Thank you so much for your time. So
Thank you very much.
even after saying all this, there might still be people who are not ready and basically they might have some prejudice against hackathons or Nepal US Hackathon and the Nepali Leaders Team Network team as well. So what would you suggest them? What would you say them?
Sorry, come again. I'm sorry.
So even after hearing all these beautiful things that you said, right, about taking that first step, taking all the opportunities, making connections, there might still be people who are still not quite ready to take that first step, not ready to join this hackathon. So
Yeah.
what is one thing from your whole experience you would say to them, or an example you have that
Yeah.
just take it. And
I think you will learn more when you realize that you do not know a lot, but you still took that step, right? Um, like in career, like whenever I was working in some project, like career, like whenever I didn't know anything, but I still took on that project and then talk to other people. That's when you learn more than when you already know, and then right. So I would really encourage people to join, and I would say it's worth it to connect and have some fun. It does not have to be like a there's no success or failure.
yes,
So it's all learning opportunity. It's fun time, I guess. That's what I'd say.
Nepali quote, I'm just gonna say it. I am God. Do you know this? Yes.
Yes.
Say this in English, but
Yeah.
this is exactly
Yeah. You lose nothing basically.
yeah, you lose nothing basically. Perfect. So thank you so much, Sunil Rai, for giving me your time. It was amazing speaking with you. I hope I did a good job. I have to look at the interview. So before we go, any lasting thoughts on Nepali Leaders Network and this event that's happening?
I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully, I'll get to meet a lot of people, have some fun times, get to know everybody, whoever I get to have conversation with, and that's it. I'm really looking forward to it. I would say like let's have fun, let's um, talk problem solving, look into code, or whatever we need to discuss.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. And when you said Ranjan, you meant Ranjan Dahaldai, right? Yeah. So if you talk to him, please say that I said hi.
Sure, no problem.
Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. And we really appreciate your perspective, your experience, and everything you've carried so far, and everything that you're bringing to the table, basically. And thank you for your time. And I'll see you on March 27 to 29.
See you. All right.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Have fun with your daughter.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.